Alright my friends, how are we? Welcome back to It's Okay to Talk. Welcome back to another video. It's my pleasure to host you once again and broadcast whatever message, whatever thoughts, feelings, emotions, opinions come to fruition throughout this video. I normally turn on the camera without really any sense of a plan or any script of any sort. I just have possibly a title in mind and then I just go with it. I go with the flow. And that's exactly what's going to happen today. So today is Sunday. Yesterday I came back to YouTube. I made my first video in about 6 weeks. And this morning I woke up and I was filled with a huge, overwhelming sense of anxiety, which is pretty much whatever happens after I post a video discussing my life. It's like, this is my personal life. We keep things personal for a reason. And for whatever reason, I've decided to share certain aspects of my personal life with YouTube, with the internet, with you guys. And so, you know, I've got to expect feedback with that. I have to expect comments and opinions, and I have to accept those, be they good, bad, or ugly. Now, yesterday after posting the video, I was in a good mood. I felt confident in the message that I shared. I felt confident in myself at the time. I felt proud about what I'd done. You know, finally qualified for a home loan, put a deposit in, right, plans in place, let's go, you know. And I stuck around for about half an hour after posting it, and I read the comments that came through, and I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for taking some time out of your day to give me your thoughts and your opinions. And I lasted about half an hour before I thought, no, I can't do this, I don't want to do this. I'm going to leave that video out there for the world to see and just sort of sit on it and see how I feel tomorrow and the next day and the next day, and hopefully I'll be able to stick to my plan, which is to remove both alcohol and weed from my life as of tomorrow, Monday. And then I thought, right, no, I think it's going to be in my best interests to, even if I don't have a particular topic to talk about, just to pick up the camera on a day-to-day basis and produce some content, produce a video, put it out on the channel, keep you guys updated, and keep myself accountable. And so that's what I'm doing today. And the title of this video is going to be, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. And what a cliche that is. How many times have we heard that in the genre of alcoholism and drug addiction and you know, addiction in general. Everyone seems to be sick and tired of being sick and tired, but we still do it. We still continue to do it because it's the only way. We're in such a habit, such a vicious cycle. We feel like the only way that we can get through life, we feel like the only way that we can continue to push through certain aspects of life, be they, you know, working a job we don't like, or being around people we don't like, or just looking at ourselves in the mirror and knowing that we're not living our most optimal life, and, you know, only being okay with that once we've consumed whatever substance we're addicted to, and we're okay with that for the evening, but then obviously first thing in the morning when we wake up and we're sobering up, all of those thoughts come and hit us straight smack bang in the face. And I don't really know if I'm making too much sense right now. I hope I am. But basically, for whatever reason, even though we are continually sick and tired, we simply cannot stop consuming whatever is causing us to be continually sick and tired. And in my case, at the moment, it is alcohol for the most part. That at least covers the sickness side of things. As far as the tiredness side of things, that is the smoking weed every day. And so I am completely and utterly sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm fucking, you know, I've got to be real with myself. And at the end of the day, I'm killing myself. I am literally killing myself. at 33 years of age. I am way too young to be doing that. I'm way too young. Yes, I've got youth on my side somewhat, but it's running out real quick, and I can feel it. I'm getting sicker and I'm getting more tired because I simply will not give my body the rest it needs. I do not give it the rest it needs. And you know, this really hits home on the 2 days of the week at the moment consistently when I don't drink, which is Mondays and Tuesdays. Pretty much every week for the last 8, I have not had a drink on a Monday or a Tuesday. And by the time Wednesday morning comes along, I am feeling a lot better. I mean, I'm not going to try and be philosophical about it. At the end of the day, I'm feeling better. And it's a steady increase in energy and you know, physical capability. But by Tuesday night, another sleep under the belt. Wednesday morning I wake up and I'm feeling like, oh shit, okay, yeah, this is what it's like to not feel completely and utterly sick and tired every single day. But lo and behold, I get hit with a 16-hour day, and by the end of that I only want one thing, and there's only one thing that is on my mind, and I cannot seem to get it off my mind, and that is to have a drink. And then I do, and that's Wednesday, follows into Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday normally. So I'm drinking 5 days a week at the moment, and as those 5 days go on, I'm feeling more sick and more tired each and every day. And I so desperately, not desperately, I'm determined to have a life where I don't have to deal with that. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really fucking hard. I know that I've got Monday and Tuesday in the bank. Today's Sunday. We begin tomorrow. We begin again. It is what it is. I'm not going to be ashamed about continually battling this. I'm not going to be ashamed about continually failing to remove alcohol out of my life. It is what it is. And the only thing that matters is that you continue trying, you continue battling it, because, you know, there's one thing I've never done, and that is give up. I've never said to myself, you know, fuck it, you know, this is going to be me for the rest of my life. I'm an alcoholic. I can't live without it, and I give up. I've never said that, and that's comforting. And that that means that I still have hope. And I have a real sense of determination at the moment. Now, one thing, I'll say this right now, I'm going to say it out loud, I'm going to hold myself accountable to this. I'm going to do something, because obviously, what's the definition of insanity, guys? It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, I'm going to change it up this time. I've already looked up some local alcoholic anonymous meetings. I don't have a huge opinion on whether they are effective or not. All I do know is that the one Alcoholics Anonymous meeting that I have gone to whilst in inpatient rehab, that was part of our program. We had to go and attend a meeting, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed listening to the stories of the presenters, and I didn't say anything. I kept quiet, which is what I'm assuming probably going to happen in this next one. But I did enjoy it. It's something that I'm afraid of, to be honest. I'm kind of nervous. I'm going to walk in there like a nervous wreck, you know, with my tail between my legs. But at the end of the day, all you got to do is walk in. You don't need to say anything. And so I've sussed out a meeting locally here in Alice Springs on Monday evening, and I will be attending it. And so that is going to be part of my new plan, just to connect with some like-minded people, and just to realize that I'm not alone in this. I'm certainly not alone. There's a lot of people out there struggling. It's just I've decided to broadcast my struggles on YouTube. So as of right now, I don't know what the fuck I've just talked about, but somehow, some way, I have talked for at least 10 minutes. And well, that's what this channel's called, man. It's okay to talk. Now, yesterday, the last thing I will say, I'm going to completely be honest, open, transparent. I had a couple of drinks in my system when I made yesterday's video, and that was the only reason why I got into a good enough mood, or a content enough mood, to whip out the camera and make a video. I'm glad I did, but I still feel ashamed about the fact that I'm talking about sobriety, yet I'm not sober. As of right now, I am sober, and moving forward, I will only ever create a video if I am sober, if I'm in a sober mind, because that's the mindset that is going to be. I don't know where I'm going with this. I am glad I've made a video. It's 2 days in a row. Let's make it 3. And I'm just on my lunch break at the moment. Just went to the shop. I've come back now, and I'm about to jump back on the phones for another 4.5 hours. 4 o'clock comes by. 4 o'clock on a Sunday. Woohoo! What a feeling. The week's work is done, and it's payday next week. So I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm determined to do things differently moving forward, and that begins with removing both alcohol and weed, and attending my first ever actual AA meeting. So wish me luck, and I will no doubt report back on how Monday has gone. In fact, I do have a plan to make a day in the life video. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to get up to, but I do know that I need to keep busy. Tomorrow is a public holiday, so that means that I don't have work, and it's the last public holiday here for a long time, so it's going to be the last actual full day off of work that I'm going to have, unless I call sick, of course, for a long time, for at least a couple of months. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm not going to be using any alcohol or drugs. I'm going to go to my first AA meeting. I'm going to go for my first run in like 3 months. I would go to the gym possibly, but the gym's closed on public holidays. It is what it is. My current membership has lapsed. I'm going to have to get back there at some point. But really, all I want to do is stay sober, go to a meeting, and do some exercise. And that'll be a fucking good day. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you then.